No, it isn't beer.
Catherine? Yeah, got you on it. I've got you on it.
I often say that, quite often we see the
Confederacy apologise for their lateness. Feel free to boo them, please. Or do anything sarcastic and say, what time do you call this?
I'll boo. We have to go boo! Shout boo! Boo! You're late!
So you'll see the union get more and more homogenous and more uniform as the war goes on. All of these, if you like, fancier uniforms, you check the hats though, you guys check the hats. You like holding.
That's Grandad.
If you'd like to look, by the way,
Yes, Archie, it is.
That's my Grandad.
And Lily's. You've got the same granddad.
Did he just say? Oh, I'm gonna say. I'm hot. Ow.
Right, slow it down. Slow it down. Watch me.
Well, in the union, you can expect new shoes, new uniform. Now, they always fight in lines of two, and the idea is to take a line of two. So what we've got there is a lovely wheel. The wheel is not normally done on a battlefield because there are better manoeuvres. But if you wanted to change the aspect of your troops to face an enemy, that's a very, very useful manoeuvre. Like I mentioned earlier, the battlefields have changed.
You have to watch, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, that was actually a really good wheel, and it stayed hard to do. Can we have a round of applause? That was actually an excellent wheel. And now that we're here, you can actually see the difference in some of the jackets. You can see the slate greys. You can see the English Army trousers. You can see the difference in the couple of state jackets there. You can see the original cadet uniform. And there's a joke about the shortages of Confederate uniforms. As the shortages get more, the jackets get shorter. This is a militia jacket, and this is still longer than the jacket that most of them have got on. So they're going to do a little bit of drill, I think. And as we mentioned, we drill back from shoulder arm.
Okay.
Arms, pull. Challenge position. Sometimes used for marching.
You can sit there, that's
if
fine.
you were threatening the position, but if you were a sentry,
Lily, would you like me to do your laces?
Challenge somebody's ingress. This is the position you'd use. Arm pull. And as we said, always back to shoulder arm. Order. Obviously, if we're going to be stood for a while, or we're in a sentry box or in a sentry position, well, we're not mobile. This is the position we would use.
Fix. Bayonet.
Bayonet. Get asked a lot about bayonets. Does anybody know why the bayonets are so long?
No, that one's fine.
Anybody? Anybody take a guess why the bayonets are so long?
Horses.
Horses, yeah. On the Napoleonic battlefield where this was invented, this is for horses. This is the amount of bayonet that it actually takes to kill a man. That, get any vital...
Are you going back to camp or are you staying here? Don't rattle that, please, because it'll move the camera. Lily. Off now.
God! Ah! This is guard against cavalry. Guard against infantry, guard against cavalry. The big joke, of course, is these rifles are all capable of firing 250 metres, and actually cavalry charges will shot to bits by the cavalry. Guard against infantry, you can see it's a lot lower.
Okay, let me watch. Let me watch where you're going then. Archie, Lily. Sit here. Sit here. Sit. No, sit. No, because they're going back. So sit here. I'm just going to check them one back and then I'll come back to you. Okay? Sit next to Lily. Good boy, stay there.
The officers, you'll notice, have swords. Again, in the heat of battle, when everything is very loud, you often can't hear it. You're 100 men strong. There's a man at the end shouting orders. Nobody's quite sure. But if the man goes like this, you stand in a line. If the man puts that sword forward, you go forward. Swords, basically, a big officer's pointing stick. That is their biggest use.
Support.
Hey, bout.
Arms.
Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for our the Confederates have now got trail arms. Trail arms is just a way of carrying the rifle in the long way.
Shh, Lily.
Hello. Now that's from their previous uniforms. Sure, you're going to come right wheel. Hanging around. But mainly, everybody's dressed the same. By this point in the war, everybody gets exactly the same. Uniform and also the leggings, because these guys were walking through doors. Unlike most of the other guys. By the way, that every soldier had an ammunition pack on his back. He had a cap pouch on his leg, and he had a rifle. Nobody's firing. We'll show you how this is all going to come together. And again, this is straight. They just walked onto a battlefield and needed to go straight into line of battle.
Right shoulder shift. Arms.
Right shoulder shift. Puts the rifle high. With all the other positions, the rifle flies. Try running while holding a stick against you. Don't do it.
Face.
Now, due to the fact that even though we're not putting any bullets in these guns, they still produce a...
Archie, get the stick out your mouth.
Out of flame. You can't see it here. You will see it. So this is why this is what it is. If it's too loud for anybody, put your hands in front of your ears like this. Then they shoot you while you're loaded. But we'll show you about how to get around that. If we do a volley right, it should sound like one shot going off. So,
Ready.
we're going to do a volley. If this sounds
Archie,
like
cover your ears. Lily, open your mouth.
Hey. Fire.
That wasn't quite one shot, was it? Let's see if the Confederates can do that. Oh, this is the front of the war, by the way. And this is a dry day with a slight breeze. On a damp day with no breeze, this becomes invisible very quickly. Company! Fire! Fire! Company!
Archie, Lily, they're firing again.
Hey! Hey!
better.
That was good.
Now then, which do we think was the best? The Union one
Union.
or the Confederate one?
That is wrong.
You're all But anyway, the problem is, like I said, they began to do funny things like looting. I mean, they had generals called Stonewall Jackson. Why? Because he stood behind the stone wall and shot people while they were loaded. Genius, easy really. So what we needed was something to deal with this. So then we ended up with fire by rank, which looks like this.
Fire by rank! Rear rank! Hey! Fire!
I should have done that the first time.
Give me your arms and load you, son, Hey! Fire!
But you've still got that loading going on. So what they did, I'll just wait for the Union to reload. I'll tell you why in a second.
Oh no! Archie,
By the way, if anybody's ever wondered
cover your
why
face.
smokeless powder or modern gunpowder, you know, it's modern guns, the propellant is called smokeless powder, that's why. Modern powder is not smokeless, but it's nowhere near as smoky as this. Gunpowder is very smoky.
Fire by file!
Ready, hold on. Ready, you're falling off the bus. Okay. So what they did is they did something called firing by fire. Firing by fire! This is a suppression tactic if you've got somebody behind an object or a wall or a barrier.
Yeah.
Every man at the back,
I'm assuming there's at least two in the back row.
the commander's given out, and they will keep firing. But because of the safe shot, behind the wall, as you can hear, now instead of that one blast, now we've got sporadic fire to be suppressed. Firing by fire. During the American Civil War, a regiment should have been 100 men. 100 men. No regiment, apart from the most newly formed one ever, actually ever rostered 100 men. It was normally between 60 and about 80. So, behind me, if I was to combine the army, what I would have would be the equivalent of a regiment. So what would you ask armies to do? So that they can fire a volley, so that you can have an idea of what it would like to be shot at by an original regiment of the period. As I said, despite the fact that there's no bullets being put in here, there is still a 15-foot gap of flame. It cannot be seen very easily in daylight. If you actually film these at night, you will see it and you will think, oh, and having been a little bit close to a cannon fire on occasion, I can tell you, you definitely can feel it. It's like a wonderfully uncomfortable. Ladies, imagine your hottest hairdryer turned up 2 more degrees and then turned to full power